Good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to Pure Go Diving Discussions with Sean McCarthy. This afternoon, we're visiting with Jack Matthews. He's performing in representation of Team USA here in Rostock, Germany. Jack, how are you this afternoon?
Doing pretty good.
How'd the event go for you this morning?
Prelims went all right. Didn't do as well as I would have liked on back and reverse, and then semis I just had too much adrenaline and I didn't really know how to control it, so that didn't end up really going that well.
As you go to you're a young man, you're in your teens probably,
Yep.
middle teens,
Yeah.
but not lower teens,
No.
probably 16 or 17 round.
Yeah.
So you're a young person here at a FINA Grand Prix that's set up for senior divers at the international level. And it's just shy of the World Series is probably as high as you get next to the Olympics. And then there's the FINA Grand Prix series. There's only 8 this year. There's 8 FINA Grand Prix meets throughout the entire planet. This year you're at one of them. We went to another last week in Spain. We've got one in Kuala Lumpur, Gold Coast, Singapore. There's another one in Canada. I'm pretty sure there's one in Egypt. But the point is, it's a very exclusive event. How does attending an event like this help you get ready for the 2020 year?
It's really just a great opportunity and experience to just see how they judge at international level on both 3-meter and platform, and to just kind of be in that high pressure situation and just have that like mindset of knowing like these are some of the best divers in the world, and being able to carry that over into meets like Olympic trials and stuff, and knowing how to prepare for that.
Absolutely. Are you qualified for this year's Olympic trials?
Yes.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Do you think you'll attend?
Yeah.
That's exciting to hear. How would this experience, looking at the Olympic trials, the Olympics, your next 4, 5, 10 years in the sport, what's special about the 2020 FINA Grand Prix event or the Olympic trials that's going to, I don't know, make you more excited for your future?
Really just kind of see how I stack up against other people, and just kind of taking the experience so that I know how to go about it moving forward. And it's always exciting just getting to travel, see a bunch of places, and do like my favorite sport.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jack. We really appreciate your time tonight and sharing your thoughts with us. The next few questions here will be from our staff, our coaching staff, who shared this great week with you. What advice, Jack, do you have for some of the older and more experienced divers in this event?
Wait. I don't know. If they're more experienced, I don't know what I can tell them that they couldn't tell me.
I think you nailed it with that response. Jack, as Yoda would say, that's very wise of you. Well done, sir. That's a thoughtful, exact answer to a good question. So which coach, Jack, which coach on this trip do you like the least?
The least? Man. I don't know, that's tough. Might be the man behind the camera, John.
Jack, we were not assuming that you might answer a name of a coach from the United States. We thought that you supported the coaching staff of the United States.
Oh, I thought we were talking.
No, I was asking you a question, and I thought maybe your least favorite coach from outside of the United States.
Okay, yeah.
Because we don't want to be divisive amongst our staff. We got a whole family of love and support here. We wouldn't try to vote someone off the island in our own family, Jack. We wouldn't want that.
I thought that was a joke question. I was really serious. If I had to say, like, not U.S. coaches, the Ukrainian train coaches. That's a pretty easy answer. It's a pretty easy answer.
Well, thank you for sharing that. We got a lot of comments, Jack, but I'm just gonna digest. Hit pause right now. Appreciate you answering these questions. I've only got one more question for you. The Ukrainians. I could go in a lot of directions there. Okay, Jack, if Germans were the tallest people in the world, how would you prove it?
I would take random sampling of Germans and just measure their heights and do the same thing for what other,
Like a non-German.
yeah, like whatever other countries that we're comparing them to, and then just see if they're actually taller. Which I'm pretty sure they are.
The math should speak for itself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
That's the way this whole sport works. The
Yeah.
math should speak for itself.
Well, the data, yeah.
Make your argument more feasible.
Yeah.
The data.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Jack, thanks so much for your afternoon, your time. Could you please take a moment here and judge the interview experience from a 0 to a 10?
I'm gonna give it a solid 8, because this is going on YouTube, so it's got to have a little bit of comedy in it. But it's also got to have some serious questions if it's an interview. So it's got to have a good mix of both, which did a fairly good job of. Could be a little more professional setup, like a nice, expensive camera, maybe a backdrop. I don't.
Okay, well, we thought we worked on the backdrop. Have you ever produced a show?
No, I have not, but I do watch a lot of YouTube.
I think you have it in. I've watched none of the YouTube. I don't know what the YouTube is. So I'm impressed by your perspective on that. I appreciate the score. I think we've got 3 8s, a 9.25, 7, and an 11.5 currently. So I think we're going to get through this round. And I appreciate your efforts.
Thank you.